And we are live. Greetings, comrades. I think I'm gonna get this back with another Doom stream, Meatgrinder, part 3. Oh, Maps of Chaos, as you can tell, screen here. And I'm still kind of getting used to this YouTube stream thing because I wasn't aware that it generates a new stream key every time you start a stream, which takes a little getting used to, but you know, I'll get used to it, you know. Anyway, we're going to continue our little game. I got my headset working for now. It's all fully charged, so hopefully it doesn't crap out on me during this. Let me turn on my headset real quick. Yeah, I just opted to turn on God mode for the sake of brevity. Because let's face it, I'm gonna be dying. I would be dying a lot under normal circumstances. I'm no expert Doom player by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, I forgot to move the window so I can see the chat. There we go. Look, I don't think there's a way to show YouTube chat on a OBS. I don't even think it's on Streamlabs. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the hopefully 60 frames per second. Yeah, a little issue with my internet this morning. My Wi-Fi was working, but for some reason my computer wouldn't connect to the internet, so what I did was turn off the DNS, and then it worked fine. I was using Cloudflare's DNS, but apparently it's down for the moment. Honestly, the speed increase is kind of minimal for me, because my internet's already fairly high speed. So using Cloudflare's DNS is kind of redundant. There we go. See, if you ever want to use Brutal Doom and Slaughter maps, Meatgrinder's a mod to get. All that dismemberment goodness, with all the Slaughter map worthy weaponry you could ask for. And, you know, just turn on God mode and infinite ammo for your, you know, little power fantasy, you know. Straighten my chair real quick. I seriously need to get a cushion for this thing. 1 second. There we go. I don't know why my audio cut off there. Just using big guns for him. There it goes. Alright. There he goes. I was streaming earlier while I was busy with Skyrim, you know, getting it all stable again. Had downloaded a few SKSE, a modified SKSE INI file that's supposed to like greatly decrease the amount of crashes. Because even with the unofficial patch and all that stuff, the game could still crash from time to time. So this INI file should hopefully reduce that. Okay, I think it's time to break up the shoddy. Ooh, I mean, I'm full. Just had some spaghetti earlier. Angel hair, my favorite. Would have got meatballs, but nah. Okay, that was a horrible shot there. This isn't that good. I'm also surprised this isn't marked as a secret. Just some new weapons and stuff. You know, we haven't gone to that one building yet. Look at Cacademia. No, I think it's on higher difficulties. As far as that, it's not marked as a secret. Oh, hamburger helper, man. I haven't had hamburger helper in a long time. I try to only get like hamburger if it was on sale. Because the supermarket I work at, they usually have sales on meats and stuff, like buy one, get one free. I like to take advantage of that sometimes. What I did sometimes, I buy some chicken. I try to get the thin sliced chicken so it doesn't take as long to cook. And I make some peanut chicken. It's really awesome. Just, you know, cook the chicken, brown it a bit. And then I get this House of Sang peanut sauce and simmer the chicken for like 20 minutes in it. It's so good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. I'll put on some white rice and yeah. Easy and good dinner there. But I felt like spaghetti tonight. Because I haven't made spaghetti in a while. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, not too much going on. I was busy toying around with Skyrim. I mentioned before I had to reinstall it again. But it was because of my EMB settings for some reason. Like, whenever I try to turn on the EMB options and stuff, it showed like this wall of text, like, you know, something divided by 0 or whatever. I had no idea what was causing it, so I just fucking just reinstall it again, which I keep a backup of my Skyrim installs, so it's no big deal. Of course, it doesn't. I try to do it with fewer mods, so it's a little more stable. And even with the unofficial patch, it can still crash from time to time. You know, it's Bethesda again. What do you expect? Anyway, let me turn on the audio a little bit. It's a little. There we go. Yeah, there aren't too many games I'm looking forward to in 2020, other than Doom Eternal and Cyberpunk, and Borderlands 3, technically. I know it's on the Epic Games Store, but I'm gonna wait for the Steam release. Anyway, what? 17. I'm not sure how long this stream's gonna be. See how much I can get done here. So a bit of a cough. Forgot to buy cough drops this morning. Oh well. They're cheap. I tried to get those like max strength ones that like 43% more menthol. Man, those are strong. Jesus. They do the job. But I'm pretty sure this won't completely go into like springtime, but I'm not sure about that. Worst sore throat I ever had occurred in the springtime, so yeah. Again, there's not much to talk. I need to find something, you know, talk about, you know, just to pass the time. Where you watch me like slaughter things. I forgot to flip that switch, didn't I? I think I forgot to flip it. Yeah, I was too busy. Oh, I did flip it. I probably missed one. My audio is cutting off again. I swear this headset Yeah, I forgot to flip that switch. There we go. Yeah, Logitech, man, no. I guess that's the thing to talk about. Now, I know their new Logitech Pro headsets are like really good, especially when it comes to the mic quality. So they recently bought Blue, the same company that made my microphone here, the Snowball. But I don't know. I guess I use this as sort of a lesson, but I don't know. We got the 935. Yeah, I think it's my mic. Hold on. There, the mic's maxed out. Maybe two maxed out. Hold on. Give me a minute. Thank God OBS has this audio mixer. Trying to. There we go. Just make sure audio's still going through. Okay. Oh, trust me, hardcore. Even if I have a great mic, my voice isn't the best. You know, it's not because I'm a sore throat. I just have a dumb voice. I don't like it. But you know, we're all different. I could use voice mod. That might make things a little interesting. I use voice mod. I haven't touched voice mod in a while. Quite a few new voices added to it since then. I do have to fill out the settings again. But I use like a demonic voice, so I have an even smaller chance of hearing me. If I turn on the game volume a little more, and maybe, well, the master volume is already half, so I don't want to turn it out too quiet. But yeah, my voice should be good. So I have this snowball mic with a pop filter and windscreen. And let's say, even if you're not using it for streaming, at least get a pop filter for your mic. Yeah, I don't know what's quite wrong with my mic. It was working fine yesterday, wasn't it? Because I was streaming yesterday. Hold on, give me a second. Double check the, yeah, blue snowball. Maybe if I, fix this real quick. Tighten that. Okay, actually give me a minute. It's gonna take a bit. Alright. Fiddled with the wires a bit. Hopefully that fixed it. Just to make sure. Okay, I know there's nothing wrong with my mic. It was working fine yesterday. Yeah, there's no way it's the stream itself, because I'm getting a really good connection. I am using Ethernet. So if there's any, like, audio issues or anything like that, it's not coming from my end, I'll tell you right now. This used to being an arachnotron down here. There we go. So, everyone's having a good Sunday. Didn't do anything special. It was a little chilly this morning. Only got to like 61 today. I'm surprised that Archon doesn't have horns. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll get a new mic. Because I heard the latest Blue Yeti mic is really good quality for the price. And there's that, of course, there's that new HyperX Cloudcast mic, or whatever, I forgot what it's called. They're plenty decent microphones out there. I just got this one because it was cheap and, you know, I'm kind of frugal. Shoot, if money wasn't an issue, I'd get the highest quality I can get for the money. I turned up my mic volume. Yeah, anyway, the Logitech headset here, my G933, it's a pretty good mic though. I can't believe they really use the exact same shell for the headsets prior to releasing that new Pro X. Yeah, Logitech's been known for that. Shit, they released their G910 keyboard like 3 or 4 times. And I mean, it's not the worst mechanical keyboard out there. But because of the shape of the keycaps and the overly gamer-esque look, you know, it definitely turns some people off. But if you look past that, it's a decent enough keyboard with those firmer G switches. I don't know why I'm inside. And my audio keeps cutting off from the mic. Okay, you know what? This mic, or headset. Let me change the audio output. Okay. Yeah, we have to restart Jeezy Doom so it'll actually register the change, so just 1 second. Anyway, how's my mic now? Is it sounding good? I forgot to ask. It should be good. Because I don't want to get a new microphone right now. Oh yeah, and turn on the actual speakers. Because the audio will still go through. Yeah, turn it just a little bit. So it's getting into the red. Don't want it that loud. Yeah, again, the audio will still go through even when I have my speakers volume lowered. Which is pretty handy, so I can still use the speakers as the audio output without the audio from the speakers being captured by the mic. That's why I use a headset. I'd love to, but this, honestly, this Logitech headset's getting on my nerves. The audio keeps cutting off, and that G-Hub software, you know. I do plan on switching to Corsair. Alright, next time I go to Best Buy, first thing I'm going to do is buy a new Corsair headset. I haven't quite decided which one I want to get, though. Heard the HS70 is pretty good for the price. I'm not getting that Virtuoso, it's way too pricey for. I know it's. I'm pretty sure it's really good quality. I'm pretty sure it is. Of course, that wireless capability and stuff, but I don't know that price. I could buy a graphics card for less. Shit, I could buy another Corsair keyboard for less. No, maybe not get a Corsair. I might just get a regular set of headphones, because let's be honest. Just a little rambling real quick. First off, the mic on this G933 is horrible. You'd think for a $150 headset, I got this for like half off a while back, by the way. You'd think with a $150 headset, it would have a good quality mic, but that wasn't the case with these. This is like an older headset, like 3 or 4 years ago. Then they had the G935, which, other than the audio driver, they changed literally nothing else. Since I use this, my Blue Snowball microphone, I might just stick with getting a regular set of headphones. I mean, technically I have some. I had these like cheap, like, you know, $40 MPOWs, which, yeah, they sound good, but I'm talking about like another set of headphones I can, you know, hook up to the computer, listen to audio and stuff that way. So I'm definitely looking around. Nothing too expensive though. If I can't find anything at Best Buy, maybe I'll try some Sennheisers. Heard they're really reputable headphone company. I don't want anything too flashy or anything anyway. But maybe the thing, I'll just get the headset. You know, on my previous stream, voice sounds kind of okay. I would raise the volume a bit, but I'm not sure if that would help. But anyway, I'll just get some dedicated headphones and use those instead of the G933s. I might just give those away. Sure, I haven't taken to Goodwill. They're barely worth the plastic they're made out of, let alone, you know, $150 original price. Fucking hell. Because I love the G502. I'd hate to replace it. But if I were to completely make the jump to Corsair, I'd get my eyes on the Iron Sword. Maybe it's a good thing that I turned down the game volume a bit. That can actually hear me a little better. I turned down more, but then you won't be able to hear the game. Well, let's face it, you want to watch me, you know, Doom gameplay, not me blabbering. That being said, I try to balance the audio so you could hear the game at the same time you can still hear my voice. Not the way you want to, but you know. Yeah, I think next time I'll go to Best Buy, maybe Tuesday. That's my next day off. I'm gonna swing by Best Buy, see what kind of headphones they got. Yeah, much want a Corsair headset. Let's be honest. Microphones and gaming headsets these days, you know, aren't the best. But, you know, That's why you get a dedicated streaming mic. I guess people get these fancy headsets just so I can have the RGB so people can see that. Which, again, I fail to see the point of putting RGB on a headset, something that's resting on your head. Like, have we gone too far with RGB? Next, I suppose I'm gonna start making RGB desks. Oh wait, they did. Fuck! Even the power cables for motherboards have RGB now. Like, Jesus. I guess that's one thing you gotta get console players for. They don't have to worry about overabundance of RGB. All it is just for looks. Me, just make everything blue and that's it. I don't. Yeah, there's some applications of RGB that are good, but on a headset, like, really? What do I think? I think they just do it just to jack up the price of those headsets. So people had to spend top dollar on that, thinking, oh, the RGB is gonna make this audio sound so great. Like, no. They're just baiting you to spend more money. Don't fall into the RGB money trap. I mean, keyboard, mouse, okay, but headset, no. Why RAM sticks too? Like, what's the point of RGB on RAM sticks? Like, Corsair is notorious for this. Oh, come on. I use a Turtle Beach X12 Ear Force. Oh yeah, fun little fact. Back when I used to play on the 360, I had a Turtle Beach headset. I forgot what it was though, but it was like for the 360. And it came with a like USB dongle. You plug it into the back of the 360 to actually use it, and it was pretty good. I forgot how much it was though. I'm just gonna go with a regular like audio headset because let's be honest, I use my Blue Snowball as a microphone, so having a mic on the headset is kind of pointless at this point. I mean, if you're not streaming or anything, that's fine. But if you're like playing on, you know, console or whatever, then I can kind of see using the microphone. Because there's no way you're going to plug in a Blue Snowball microphone or an Xbox One. At least not that I know of. I don't have an Xbox One. I'm still on the fence about the Xbox Series X. And yes, I'm using God mode. Anyone has a problem with that can leave. I do this so I can enjoy my power trip without blowing myself up in the process, which I do a lot in Russian Overkill. Which, I don't know what mod I'm going to do next after I finish up Meatgrinder here. I'm going to say one more stream and I can move on. Because there's so many mods to choose from. I would love to play Bullet Eye again, just so I can hear some Mega Man X music while I'm, you know, blowing up imps and stuff. But I don't know, I haven't decided yet. This is probably having so many mods to choose from. I have like 40 plus different mods. Yeah, considering as far as my headphones go, I'm just gonna look around and see what they got. If I were to please switch to Corsair as far as keyboard and mouse go, I might check out the Iron Sword because it's very similar to the G502 here, ergonomics wise. And I think it's wireless too, so that's a plus. I have an Xbox version. I gave it 360. Yeah, I had a original Xbox, but I gave it to my nephew and niece a while back. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of regret selling my 360 because Play so many fun games on there, like, you know, Halo Reach, you know, Black Ops 2, you know, your Gears of War. But a good portion of those games are now also on the PC. Which, Halo Reach, yeah. Yeah, they changed a few things with the progression system and whatnot, but I still like the game. A lot of people seem to hate Halo Reach for some reason. But, you know, to each their own. People are just bitching because, you know, they only start with Reach and they don't have Halo 1, 2, and 3 yet. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? But, you know, that being said, you think they first announced Halo Reach for PC back in May. You think during that time they, you know, iron things out a bit. I mean, it still runs good, but at least give us more graphics options. Like, seriously, there isn't even an option for turn anti-aliasing. It's just, you know, original, enhanced, and I think performance one that is supposed to give you more FPS, but it runs fine with my setup. So it's kind of redundant to have a performance graphics option. And yeah, I do miss the 360 because I remember playing Doom and Doom 2 in the Xbox Live Arcade. Especially that one exclusive episode, No Rest for the Wicked, or No Rest for the Living, I mean. Isn't there a version compatible with PC? I think there is. I heard murmurs about it, but I haven't really looked into it myself. You know, I'm too busy working and, you know, playing other mods and stuff. I can technically leave the map now because I mentioned it several videos ago when I play Maps of Chaos. Here in the Citadel, you technically don't need all 3 keys to exit the level. You just need the red key and either the blue or yellow key. So technically I left right then and there, but no, I wanted to kill a few more things. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, and in a way, I do miss Skyrim on the 360, but even with its faults, you know, the PC version of Skyrim blows it out of the water. If only because of the modding community. And I know that the special edition now has mod support for consoles, but it's still limited compared to PC. Shit, most of the mods I use on Skyrim aren't available on Special Edition yet. I don't know if they'll ever be. That's why I stick with the regular edition, even though I did play the Special Edition a little bit. It definitely looks better, but I don't know, just so accustomed to what I made on the my regular PC version. Supposedly more stable, I don't know. If they were more stable, then they wouldn't have to make an official patch for it, would they? Let's see, I'll probably play the map 22 in the stream, and I'll finish it up on Tuesday. Just because I don't have a better microphone or headphones. It feels weird streaming without a headset. And it feels even weirder, you know, playing with my speakers down to almost nothing, and the audio's still going through. So I'm looking at the OBS window, the game audio is going through, even though my speakers are almost mute. This takes a little getting used to because I've been a while since I used OBS. And for some reason I can't get out. Alright, no clip time. I don't know what happened. It's supposed to go down, but it didn't. Series Sam 1 and 2 on Xbox One. I think no one has it. Plus the next kind of PS2 and GameCube. I've heard of them, but I never played them. I do have almost all the Series Sam games on PC though. The original and the HD versions. I think there are a few others. I have Bogus Detour and the VR one, but I don't have a VR headset yet. I'm saving up for one though. If you're wondering, I'm saving for an Oculus Rift S, so I know how to set up those base stations. Those things are already built into the headset, so it never cuts back on space and all that jazz. I would love to try out Beat Saber, you know. Play some, Hibria and, Amon Amarth. Waving my lightsabers, hitting those red and blue blocks and stuff. That'd be fun as hell. But I mean, I was just going just to see what VR gaming's like. I'm curious. The Oculus Rift, any version of it, I'm curious if I can wear them over my glasses. I know with the HTC Vive you can, because I saw LGR do a video of the Vive a while back. I think they fit over glasses. I'm not sure. I have to rewatch that video. I look forward to trying out VR gaming. And if you're wondering, my PC should be capable of at least light VR gaming, because I have a 6600K overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz. I have 16 gigs of RAM. I have a GTX 1060 super clocked 6 gigabytes of VRAM. Because I didn't think too much about it at the time. I just wanted a 1060 because it's the most popular car on Steam. And with good reason, it plays just about anything on respectable settings. Like, I ain't one of those high-end gamers, I don't care about, max settings at, 175 million frames per second. I'm not one of those elitist douchebags. I just want something that'll play games and play them good. And my PC, as it is, does just that. Though, at some point I do plan on switching to Ryzen. I don't know why I'm going for the same teleporter. Because, let's be honest, AMD's killing it in the CPU department. Like, Intel needs to step up their game. I mean, Intel excels in single-core performance, but when it comes to multi-core performance, AMD's the one to beat. Like, heck, even their lower-end Ryzen processors have great multi-core performance from what I hear. I would love to jump on that train, if I could get out of saving up enough money for it, but, baby steps. Right now I'm just focusing on getting my VR headset. Which, if things go according to plan, I should be able to get it before my birthday in May. Especially with tax season coming up. Wait, my forms come in so I can, find my tax. I'm gonna start. Last video's been doing it myself. I think I'm gonna use some. I think I'm gonna use Tax Slayer for all my taxes this year. That's what my nephew uses to file his taxes. At least then they have a small chance, very small chance of any screw-ups. Well, let's say do a competent job, but sometimes you gotta let the professionals do it. I haven't played Serious Sam in a while. I also haven't played Duke Nukem in a while. Yes, I still have the Duke Nukem games, even though the original Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition is delisted from Steam a while back. There is that World Tour version. I don't have that yet. I contemplated getting it during the Steam Winter Sale, but Mortal Kombat 11. Too many other financial obligations to just go willy-nilly on buying games and computer stuff. I would like to think I spend my money responsibly. That's why I pour all my paychecks on Warframe. I haven't played Warframe in a while. Yeah, I still need to borrow Prime. But I'm kind of on and off. I'm taking a little bit of a break from Warframe just so I can play some other games. You play one game for like weeks on end, it's like, okay, I want to play something else now. That's why I'm slowly getting back to Fallout 4. And of course Skyrim. And of course it's still making stuff for Gary's mod. Kind of balancing that too. I think we use a BFG right here. No. BFG. How long have I been streaming, by the way? I need to check. 44 minutes. Oh, not 22. After this, I'll end the stream and I hope I continue where I left off Tuesday. Wasn't paying attention. Alright. Yeah, it still feels so weird. Streaming without weights. Right? Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking at the wrong one. I'm not using desktop audio. I hate those chain letters. In here, there's a Brutal Doom and it's, similar mods. Make chain gunners deadlier. I mean, granted they're not hit scan, but they seem to fire faster. I found one secret. Whatever. That's not the point of these. Anyway, we leave off on Barrels of Fun. And I think that'll do it, comrades. I don't know why I keep saying comrades. It's just one person watching for all I know. But anyway, I'll have another Growing Up Tuesday. And, yeah. Hope the rest of the week goes well for you all. So, I'm Giving Caleb, signing out. Y'all have a good night.